£50 each, the games.
£1 each, yeah?
Yeah, in
Okay.
really good condition though. If you take a look at some of them discs from an adult collection. £50 each, mate. Free for £1. Internal. Which ones?
Got 11 there, mate. You do 10?
No. £1 each back.
Okay.
It should be £2 each in them conditions.
Do you have on the PSPs?
We're selling them at £6 each, but
£6 each?
yeah, we just make an offer of that.
You've been terrible today. We've only got 2 hours.
Do
You've got just those two in there.
Yeah, sorry,
Okay,
yeah.
that's all right, thank
do
you.
10 for the lot.
Yes, mate.
Yeah. Just check on that.
How much was that, Jack? £2 was it? The Pokemon one?
2.
Yeah, thank you.
Do a pound.
Do you want a pound for it?
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The majority of the time, whether they say they do or not, people expect the same in return. And you can only put yourself out at that
Right
level
there.
for so many
Just check on the DS. 25. Okay. Alright, cheers. Yeah, mate. Just having that one.
Pound.
Yeah, that's one.
You're welcome.
You alright? What did you have in your games?
We're just doing them 50p because
50p.
some of them need cleaning, so
Okay. Do those 3 for a pound?
yeah.
Yeah. So it makes it easy.
Cheers, thanks.
Amazing. Thanks a lot.
How much are the games?
£3 each.
Hey? £3 each.
Yeah.
PS2, nobody got PS2 stuff.
Did those 4 for 10?
Sorry, mate.
Did all those 4 for 10?
What you got there?
Just 4.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Cool. Cheers, mate. Okay, so that is another boot fair done and dusted. But before we get to the pickups, I just wanted to do a quick update to last week's video where I picked up a load of Mega Drive games from a friend at work. He actually come to me a couple of days later and gave me another game. Yeah, it's so basically over sort of the last few weeks I've been really helping him out, getting a lot of gaming stuff that he wanted to add to his own collection. And he had a game that I've got, but I haven't got it in this condition. He said I'm not going to get the appreciation out of it, so I'd much rather you have it. At first I didn't want to accept it because it is such a, yeah, it's so unbelievable. But let me get straight to it. So he come to me and he gave me a box complete version of Super Mario Land 2 on the Game Boy. Yeah, absolutely overwhelmed. As you can tell, I can't really talk about it. It's Super Mario Land 2 is my favourite game on the Game Boy. I absolutely love it, and yeah, of all the games that he could have given me, this one is just the top of the list. Over and above any of the Pokemon games or anything like that, this game is the game that I grew up playing on the Game Boy. I absolutely loved it, and whenever I get my Game Boy out now, it is normally to play this. So yeah, this is purely going to be a display piece. I'm going to get a proper case for it to go in, keep it protected, because obviously I have got my original cart, so I will carry on playing that. But yeah, just wanted to put this in as a bit of an update, and yeah, just a massive thank you to him. It's, yeah, it literally made me speechless when he gave it to me. So I'm actually gonna lean it on the Sega shelf for now. I know that's sacrilegious, but okay, so let's dive into the pickups from today's boot fair. And we've got a whole stack of Xbox 360 games. But so the way that I do things with my collection is I've got my Collect It app, and I normally scan things in once I've filmed these videos, because what I don't want to be doing is I don't want games that I haven't done pickup videos for appearing in the collection roulette. So I tend to only scan them in when I am, or once I've filmed. But unfortunately, that also then leads to me picking up duplicates. And I have been doing that a lot lately, including a whole stack of games here. So I'm actually filming this video directly after filming the last boot fair video, so the one that went out a couple of weeks ago. And straight off the bat, I'm seeing a couple of games in this this stack that we actually picked up in that video as well. And I'm just going to grab them straight out and we'll go through them. And that one as well. So we've got Dead Space 2, we've got Metro 2033, and then we've got Alan Wake. Yeah, so I picked them up, not realising it, but what I am going to do, I'm going to have a look through them. So like Metro, not got the manual. I can't remember what the condition of the other one was. Alan Wake, it's box complete. So I'll go through, look at all of them, and then basically pick out the best one to go into the collection. So yeah, we paid £1 each for them, and then yeah, we've got what we got. So Metro 150 at CEX, £3 on eBay. Alan Wake £2 at CEX, £4 on eBay. Dead Space 2 £2 at CEX, £3 on eBay. So they're not massive, expensive games or anything like that. But yeah, it is just a bit frustrating when I pick up games that I've already got in the collection. But it is what it is. I might look at potentially setting up a second app or something, but with the stage that I'm at, it's going to take me absolutely ages to scan it in. So we'll just bear with it. It only happens every now and then. So the next game that we've got is Tomb Raider on the Xbox 360. This is the remake. I've played this, I've probably put a couple of hours into this, and what I've seen of it is an absolutely brilliant game. It is what heavily inspired the Tomb Raider remake back in 2017 or 16, one of those 2 years. But I really like the remake and can't wait for the sequel, which I think has now been announced. So we paid £1 for that, goes for £150 at CEX, £4 on eBay. Another game we've got, but I don't think we've got this exact version, is Crisis 2. Once again, box complete, paid £1 for it. It goes for £150 at CEX, £3 on eBay. Then we've got one that I know we haven't got, but the case is a bit battered, so I'm going to replace the case on it. It is Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmares. This is the add-on to the original Red Dead Redemption. I'm not sure whether you need the original disc for this. Doesn't say that you do, so this should essentially be a bit of a standalone add-on type game. But yeah, so pick that up, £1 for that one, £5 at CEX, £4 on eBay. Then we've got Steel Battalion Heavy Armour, box complete, and that one goes once again. So all of the Xbox 360 games that I'm showing now all cost £1. I think that's going to save us a bit of time. So Steel Battalion goes for £250 at CEX, £7 on eBay. We've then got Crisis 3 Hunter Edition, box complete. I don't think actually. No, I think it's missing the manual actually. £2 at CEX, £3.50 on eBay. Then we've got The Godfather 2, box complete, which is good. And actually, I will say, in really, really impeccable condition. The case is probably one of the best that I've seen in quite a while. What we got for The Godfather? We've got £6 from CEX, £7 from eBay. We've then got Dead Space 3, £1.50 at CEX. No, that's yeah, £1.50 at CEX, £3.50 on eBay. And the final Xbox 360 game out of this little bundle was Black Site, which is actually the follow-on from Area 51. And I thought I had it here. I've got it. I've definitely got it. It is on. I've got it on the original Xbox. Yeah, this is sort of the unofficial sequel to that. Box complete, and that goes for £2.50 at CEX, £3.50 on eBay. Then we move on to a DVD. And this is part of a small set of DVDs that I've got. I think I've got 2 out of the 4 DVDs. And it is Pokemon Chronicles Volume 1. So this is the Charmander, Charizard and Charmeleon. There we go. So yeah, just the disc. And yeah, it's got 3 separate episodes on. So yeah, I picked it up because I think when I picked up the last 2, the other 2 that I picked up, this was there, but it didn't have the disc in the case. So that's why when I saw this one, I picked it up straight away. We picked it up for £1. Goes for £2.50 on eBay, on CEX, sorry, £3.50 on eBay. Then I managed to pick up a small PSP bundle, and yeah, it's got a couple of PSP consoles and a couple of games. So in with it, we've got a PSP 3004. It does work. It's got a bit of wear to the PSP logo on the front, but other than that, and I think what we'll have to do is take it apart and just get, there's got, I don't know if you can see it on the screen or not, but there's some dirt and grime between the case and the screen, so I'll have to get that out. But other than that, yeah, all looks okay in there. The only thing I need to do is just buy a new battery cover for it and probably just give it a bit of a clean up. But the battery itself looks in really good condition. It is the official Sony one as well, which is good. Then next up we've got a PSP 1003. This is the white version. It does come complete. It's got the battery cover, it's got the official Sony battery in it as well, but unfortunately it's got a smashed screen. So when I powered it on and tested it, had the smashed screen. So I think the one that we've already got in the collection is the white 1003. So I'm probably going to keep this for parts, especially the UMD drive. But in this one as well, it did come with a UMD, and it's got Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy, which that in itself sells for £3, so not too bad there. With regards to the actual consoles, I haven't got a CEX price for this because obviously it is going to be for parts only. But on eBay they sell for £20 for just parts, which is quite good. And then with the 3004, that sells for £95 on CEX, £80 on eBay. This is actually one of the later versions, so that's why it goes for a bit more. So yeah, really good there. Then we got a couple of games as well. So we've got NBA Live 06. It is box complete, and that one goes for 50p at CEX, £4 on eBay, but the eBay listings are only for US titles. Couldn't find any PAL versions, so yeah, take that price with a grain of salt. We've then got FIFA 06, which I'm pretty sure I've already got. It is box complete, but I think my one is as well. That one goes for 50p at CEX, £3 on eBay. Then we've got Tiger Woods PGA Tour 06. Once again, it is box complete. That goes for 50p at CEX, £3 on eBay. And then the final one was actually not a game, it's a UMD based on a game. And that is the original Resident Evil film. Oh, there we go. Popped out. There we go. So, yeah, it goes for £1 at CEX and £2.50 on eBay. But with all that, I haven't actually told you what I paid for this bundle. And I paid the monumental price of £10. So yeah, really chuffed with that. Yeah, we've obviously got some more games, or yeah, 2 games to add to the collection. We've got the new the PSP itself to add to the collection, and we've also got the donor PSP for parts, which will be good to have in reserve, shall we say. And then we move on to the next boot fair that we went to. So this was this video was constructed from 2 separate trips to the Sunday boot fair, and actually they were quite far apart. So the first part was filmed on the 17th of August, and then the second part was actually filmed second part was filmed on the 4th of September. So the second part is actually quite a recent one. But yeah, because there wasn't a lot of pickups between the two, decided to merge them into one. So the first pickup from the second boot fair was Train Simulator. Now, I have played this quite a bit. Yeah, I've played it a bit. I'm going to try to leave it there. Don't want to give away too much. But yeah, I saw the big box version and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to grab it. It's not something, anytime I see big box games, I do tend to grab them now. And I think I've said recently, I don't know when this goes out, I don't know, I'm hoping to have done the updates to the office, or to the games room, sorry, where I've put in some new shelves. I'm actually going to have a shelf above my PC dedicated to the big box PC games, so that I can actually get them out of storage and put them on display. When I say out of storage, they're currently sitting in a couple of bags on top of my wardrobe, so they're not in the loft or anything like that. But we paid £1 for this one, which was an absolute no-brainer. It doesn't sell on CEX, obviously. They don't do big box PC games, but it does sell on eBay. And I managed to find I think it was a US listing, but it was selling for £30 on eBay. So a really good pickup there. Really chuffed with that. Then we've got a stack of games that come from the same seller. And the first game that we got from them was Disney's Tarzan on the PS1. I believe it is box complete. Yep. I think the only problem with it is we've got some damage to the hinge part of the case, but that doesn't really bother me. Let's say, especially on a game like this, where I probably won't be playing it too often, if at all. But yeah, I saw it there, decided to pick it up. As you've been seeing recently, I do tend to pick up PS1 games whenever I see them, especially if they're at a reasonable price. So that one we paid £2.50 for. It's not listed on CEX, but it is listed on eBay for £8, which is really good. Then I'm going to skip over the next one. I'm going to leave that until last. So next PS1 game we've got is Bust a Move 4. Once again, paid £2.50 for this. Once again, I believe this is box complete. Yeah, it is actually completely complete because it comes with the warranty card as well. So that sells for, it's not listed on CEX again, but it sells for £3 on eBay. Then we're going to do a PS2 game before we do the last PS1 game, and it is Stitch Experiment 626 on the PS2. It's box complete, and I was actually really lucky with this one because as I was looking through the PS1 games, some other guy come in and sort of tried to strong arm his way in. He was looking at this. I mean, he asked the seller how much it was, didn't like what the seller was asking for, put it down, so I literally picked it up immediately and added it into my pile. So once again, paid £2.50 for that, and goes for £5 on both CEX and eBay. And then the final game that I got from this seller was Guilty Gear on the PS1. So it is a play it game, and I need to be careful because I think the inside is, yeah, so the inside's a bit damaged, so I'm going to have to replace the case. But luckily, the other week we did pick up some more case backs, so that would be an easy one to replace. I'll be honest, I've never heard of it. Go, let's try and get it back together. So I've never heard of it, but I saw the cover art and immediately knew it was going to be worth a pickup. So once again, we paid £2.50 for these. Originally, the seller wanted £3 a game. So yeah, not too bad on what we paid for all of these. I think I had 4, and I just said to him, would you do tenner for the lot? And he's like, yep. So looking that one up, obviously it's got no manual. Looking it up on CEX, they charged £22 for that game, and on eBay without the manual it goes for £18. So really chuffed with that pickup. A absolutely brilliant pickup. Then we go on to the last 2 pickups of the day, and the next pickup's not too bad. It is SmackDown Just Bring It on the PS2. It's box complete. And yeah, just another wrestling game, so that will probably just get added to the collection. I'm not a massive fan of wrestling games, but I like to pick them up and add them to the collection whenever I see them. But yeah, so we've just gone from that PS1 game, which was an absolute belter, to an absolutely crippling blow. So we've got Quantum Redshift on the original Xbox. Pick this up. So we paid 25p for SmackDown, 150 at CEX, 350 on eBay. We also paid 25p for Quantum Redshift. That's all I'm going to say. I haven't got a clue. Normally, I am bang on it, checking all the cases, making sure everything's there. I just don't know what happened with this. I was sat down the other night going through, just putting my list through of all the prices and things like that. Opened it up. I think it was opening it up to check if it was box complete, and then noticed that the disc wasn't there. And I'm like, has the disc fallen out? Is it in the bag? And I was like, just couldn't believe it. I just do not know what happened. And then looking it up online, the disc only sells for pretty much what the box complete version sells for, so there was no point just picking up the disc. So yeah, 25p. I've not got any prices for it anywhere because obviously it is missing the disc. But that is all of the pickups for today's video. But before we head off, let's run through the totals. So total spend today was £33.50. If we picked everything up that we could from CEX, I think it's mostly minus the PlayStation 1s, a couple of bits throughout. A couple of the PSPs, the PC game, and a couple of the PlayStation 1 games were not from CEX. We would have paid £156.50. And then if we picked everything up from eBay, obviously apart from Quantum Redshift, we would have paid £232. So absolutely monumental saving on those games, and I will look forward to adding them into the collection. But with that said, that is going to wrap up today's video. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload videos just like this. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, bye.